So, starting things off this week, we have a story about the South Australian Opera, who've put together a new work based on an unlikely subject matter: Australian rules football.
Grandad, kick it to me from heaven. Go skip, stutter, now turn, now hold, and break for the square. I got him here, I got him looking in, there it is, bright September morning.
Different Fields is a music theatre piece, an opera, about Australian football. It was originally commissioned by New York's Metropolitan Opera, and it's had a number of seasons in America. But then when we heard it and we thought, well, it's good, but it would be better if it was about Australian football. So we worked with the American composers to translate it from American football into Australian football.
What a game this has been. The Bears are down by 5, less than a minute to play. This is his last chance. It's do or die for Adam and the team.
We've got terms like up the guts and, get him off me and, ball and that sort of kind of classic Australian rules language that we've put into it. So it's very exciting. I've been working in the theatre for over 40 years, and it's the first time I've done something about the thing that really matters to me most, which is football. So it's very exciting. Get his hand off you. Hack it off. So one hand's calling to the umpire, the other one's knocking it out of the way. And hand pass to Mickey, spin back to me. Yeah. Different Fields is the journey of one player who is the best player in the competition. He's the most highly paid. He's been scouted and he's come to this club to get them a premiership. They haven't had one for a while, and he has a problem, and his problem is gambling. And unfortunately, he gambles with the wrong people, and even worse, he bets on the game, which is a clear breach of the rules.
It's that lack of expression that we're after, isn't it?
Yeah, so you're just like, what have I done?
Okay.
There have been a lot of challenges in putting on a production like this. I think one of them has really been selling it, trying to get across to people what it's about. There have been the technical challenges of how do you actually sing as you're leaping onto someone's back taking a mark. And I think the exciting thing for a lot of the opera singers involved in the production is they're singing very often for the first time with an Australian accent. So, what does it sound like to kind of squeeze the sound out rather than do it in a lovely operatic, open style?
Grandad, kick it to me, take me away from needing another season.
It's a story of redemption, really, I think, It doesn't matter how much money you got or how famous you are or your level of celebrity. You can't necessarily ever buy back your honour or or who you really are. Once that's gone, it's gone, And so he has a choice. He can go one of two ways.
They know you bet on the Bears.
I only bet on the team to win.
You can be thrown out of the league for that.
It was a mistake. A stupid mistake.
Being able to fuse having a kick with the lads and a good sing is pretty good by me, and that's pretty much what we get to do.
Free of it all.
Sport by nature is extremely dramatic. Everybody will go and see their favourite football team. Everybody, I guess it's like the old meeting place, the old Coliseum. Everybody comes to meet, to socialise, to see the two teams do battle, and I think that's we Aussies love a good fight, don't we? We love a good stoush, and it's I think it's great for kids. I think it's fantastic for fairness in society. Sport's wonderful, and if you're the regular sport goer, footy lover, gets an opportunity to experience maybe for the first time a piece of theatre, even better.
as a designer, you push the envelope a little bit and do some interesting things. And in this case, the story's a really interesting one. And it's not just about football. I mean, I think this story is about humanity. I think it's about men. I think it's about boys needing men. I think it's about a whole kind of cultural obsession with the masculine identity and where it's going, and you know, and all of that stuff in opera.
Someday I hope I can be like Adam and make some kid like me feel the way I feel.
For a contemporary music theatre piece, it's actually pretty easy to listen to. It's got some lovely songs, lovely melodies, and I think those people who might be frightened about coming to opera or particularly contemporary music theatre, they might be a bit scared that it's going to be hard to listen to. There's really some beautiful songs that people will go out humming.